Tammy Slaton speaks out about 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 8 amid speculations that the show has been cancelled. We are. This comes after Tammy Slaton, a star of 1,000 LB Sisters, showed us new transformation photographs that showed her losing 500 pounds. The reality TV show 1,000 LB Sisters, which began in 2020, captivated millions of hearts by following the difficult and painful weight loss journeys of sisters Tammy Slaton and Amy Slaton. People who have trouble with their weight management were inspired by the show, and it quickly became a popular favorite. Fans wondered if there was anything extra the sisters could do on the show after 7 seasons and achieving big goals. Tammy Slaton, who had shed an amazing 500 pounds by the time of 1,000 LB Sisters Season 7, eventually spoke up with a shocking Season 8 update that drove the internet into a frenzy. From Queen Tammy herself is the title of the Reddit thread. A fan shared a screenshot of Tammy's answer to the query, "Did they cancel your show?" The 39-year-old answered, "No, they haven't. We are in the process of making Season 8. I don't get why people keep posting false information about us." A Reddit member remarked, "I'm very happy for Tammy and her success. They were quite happy at the news. I hope she keeps going." Another Reddit member commented, "I would be so mad if they canceled the show," and then they took a deep breath. "It's the only TLC show I like." A big fan of the show wrote, "Yay!" to show how excited they were awaiting Season 8. We can now see Amy put Tammy in her place a few times. But seriously, I'm so glad they're making a Season 8. I wasn't sure if they were going to or not. I thought they weren't going to. But seriously, I'm so glad they're making a Season 8. I wasn't sure if they were going to. I thought they weren't going to. A fan with sharp eyes who has been following the sister closely remarked, "In Amy's current YouTube video, warning, she is singing haha. She is seen with a wire behind her. Therefore, it's probable they're filming right now." Could be inaccurate. Some viewers also guessed what Season 8 will be about. One fan wrote, "I'm calling it. They're going to name it 1,000 Pounds Family because of where they left off at the last weigh-in." And another fan remarked, "Ooh yes, I can see this." It makes sense because Amy and Tammy's show hasn't been on in a long time. It's hard to guess what will happen in Season 8 of 1,000 LB Sisters since Season 7 ended, but fans are ready for drama. Will Amy's love life change following her creepy marriage to Brian Scott Levorn? What would Tammy's life be like after she loses a lot of weight? There will be a lot of family drama, health problems, and unexpected emotional moments in Season 8 of 1,000 LB Sisters. One thing is for sure. Fans will be able to get a closer look at the Slaton sisters' lives as they change. The first episode of 1,000 LB Sisters Screen Rant says that Season 8 is still a secret, but based on when the last season came out, the new season will probably start in late 2025 or early 2026. But Sisters of 1,000 Tammy Slaton looks very different after showing off the results of her skin removal surgery. The heroine of 1,000 LB Sisters shared a slew of pictures on TikTok of herself smiling while wearing black, body-hugging shapewear and holding up a peace sign in a yellow tank top and trousers. Tammy had her skin removed on January 18th, and the results were shown on her reality show not long ago. Doctors took off over 15 pounds, about 6 kilograms, of extra skin from her chin, stomach, and arms during the 8-hour surgery. This skin had been hanging off after she lost an amazing 500 pounds. Tammy, who stars on 1,000 LB Sisters with her sister Amy Slaton Halterman, talked about how excited she was to get the go-ahead from her doctors before the surgery and how nervous she was about the complicated procedure. She told People last month, "After 6 years and losing more than 500 pounds, I was finally approved for surgery. I was just so excited. I put forth a lot of effort to get this, and now it's here. I'm very sure others could see how astonished and then happy I was right away on my face." Tammy went on, "I was really nervous about the surgery to remove the skin because I was scared of how I would feel seeing myself without the belly. The night before my surgery, I was really scared." The reality personality said that she was more scared about the skin removal operation than she was about the bariatric surgery she had in 2022. When Tammy got home after the operation in Pittsburgh, her siblings Amy, Amanda, Misty, and Chris were there to greet her. They commended her for working so hard to improve her health over the course of her long weight loss journey. Misty commented on the broadcast, "Oh my God, she looks great." When she started, she weighed 730 pounds, 330 kilograms, and we couldn't even persuade her to walk to the mailbox. She has now lost 500 pounds, 226 kilograms. I mean, that's more than one person, right? I can't believe how proud I am of her. Tammy told people that physicians were surprised at how quickly her body was recovering and that she was able to go home 4 days earlier than planned. The 38-year-old, who got engaged to Andrea Dalton in June, posted a series of selfies on TikTok on July 1st that showed how much she had changed. "So much has changed about me over the years," she wrote in the post. "I'm so grateful and blessed to have the love and support of my fans, best friends, girlfriend, and family." Tammy wowed fans of the show in April when she showed off her slimmed-down body in a mermaid swimming costume. Since 2020, Tammy has been on the TLC reality show 1000 lb Sisters alongside her sister Amy. The show follows the sisters as they go about their regular lives and try to reduce weight. The Kentucky native no longer requires a walker or the oxygen support tank she had used for 15 years since she lost so much weight. Dr. Eric Smith, Tammy's bariatric surgeon, said on the episode that her loose skin had to be taken off to make her life better. He remarked, "In general, we want patients to have lost most of their weight and kept it off for 3 to 6 months before we remove their skin." Tammy, on the other hand, has a lot of loose skin that makes it hard for her to move around and causes other health problems. Because of this, it is reasonable to think about surgery sooner rather than later, even if she will keep losing weight. The surgeon said, "There was a time when she didn't think she deserved to feel better or live a healthier life. Helping her realize her worth has been just as wonderful as seeing her lose weight. It has been a big part of her success." Tammy shed 200 pounds, 90 kilograms, between 2020 and 2022 after her doctor told her she had to lose weight to be able to get bariatric surgery. She lost another 300 pounds a year after the surgery. But I'm sure that 1000 lb Sisters Tammy Slaton storyline that is not known this season will get her kicked off the show. Tammy Slaton, a star of 1000 lb Sisters, has been through a lot in the past few years. However, after the trailer for the next season teased her mystery storyline, I'm sure she's getting ready to leave the program. During season 6 of 1000 lb Sisters, Tammy had to deal with some of the worst things in life while she was still recovering from major weight loss surgery. Tammy has been making progress in her life, but she's still having trouble dealing with some of the mental health problems she had before surgery. Tammy's troubles got worse after her husband, Caleb Willingham, died tragically just a few months after they got married. She had trouble even with her family's assistance. Tammy has been making progress in her life between seasons of 1000 lb Sisters, but now that the trailer for season 7 has come out, everyone is talking about what her tale will be. I'm interested in seeing how Tammy becomes more of a support system for others, but I'm even more interested in her secrets. This could be the first step toward Tammy wanting to live a more secluded life in the future. The trailer for season 7 of 1000 lb Sisters showed some startling news from the Slaton family. It looks like Amy Slaton's drama is the main focus in the first few episodes, but Tammy is also going through a lot. Tammy is involved in Amy's drama, which is about her drug possession and child endangerment charges, but Tammy has a lot going on by herself as well. Tammy is seen in the trailer sneaking away from her family, getting into a car, and going off to do things by herself. We don't know what Tammy will do when she's not with the Slaton family, but it looks like her story will have a huge reveal regarding her life going ahead. Tammy has been through a lot of drama, so she deserves something that only she can have. Even though she may not be able to completely break away from her family, Tammy should be able to roam around freely on her own now that she's found a better way to live. We don't know much about what Tammy will be doing in season 7 of 1000 lb Sisters, but it's apparent that her story will be about what she's doing on her own. Tammy can now go places, do things, and meet people like never before because she no longer needs help to leave the house or move around in her life. Tammy's tale in season 7 of 1000 LB Sisters is likely to show her changing in ways she never believed she could, moving closer to becoming her own person. Tammy will be a big part of 1000 LB Sisters Season 7, even though other family members will be more involved this time. Tammy has been the star of the show for so long that it's evident she could need a vacation from being the most popular person. Tammy will have her own story arc about her independence, but there are hints that she might quit 1000 LB Sisters. This could be the first step for Tammy to live a more private life in the future. Hi there, lovely viewers. Welcome to my channel. I'm Mina. I hope your day is going well. If you like the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel.